Now, isn't that just some beautiful music?
It was. That was a wonderful piece by our friend Biz Marquis called Just a Friend.
Yes, that is exactly what it's called. Totally not Venice, by whoever the guy who created Tomb Raider, whatever his name was. Brilliant composer, by the way.
Oh baby, you got what I need.
Please be careful. I busted a tooth on a protein bar a few months back, and it's not fun. Welcome to the Courtesy Fresh. That was Tiff Square saying that. But yeah, we're gonna have a fun time. Joining me is Mr. Goat, who is sitting here on the couch with me.
Hi there.
And Mr. Tex, who's over here.
I am a human being who is alive at location redacted.
He's got a stopwatch and he's holding it right up at me, and that's how much time I have left before he basically shuts the stream down on me, so I have to do this quick. So, with that said, what we're going to do tonight is, because I'm still waiting on the stream computer's motherboard to get here, because it's lost somewhere in Chinaland, because that's where apparently a Newegg purchased it from. I'm still waiting on that to get here, and when that gets here, hopefully it works, and then we'll be able to do Son of Scrumbles while we do these MREs.
Scrumbles 2,
it'll be
Electric
2.
Boogaloo.
Yeah.
That has to be the name of the title, since we've been watching a lot of canon films.
Okay.
Scrumbles 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I'm down with that.
But
Yeah.
I can't talk right now. I'm making piss.
Ow.
Ow.
That
You got to put
hurt.
that pop in that piss, huh? Anyway, what we're going to do is we're just going to have some CROMCH tonight. It's going to be a pretty straightforward and kind of quiet. Well, actually, probably not quiet, but it'll be an interesting one. That'll be sure. Let me just aim the stuff at the...
Yeah, let's bust
take a
into
look.
these lifeboat rations.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Lock and load in tactic mode, United
States Marines.
All right, yeah, so let's go ahead and see.
Yes, it is a huge bottle. Anton sent it to me. It was like, Goat, stay hydrated. This is a threat.
Yeah, so Goat fills this like 8-gallon like pony keg and walks around with it and sucks on it, and so you'll just hear
The big suck.
Yeah, you know, you'll hear him in the middle of the night refilling it out of the toilet. It's really cool.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
holding
And then I
it
go, and then I wait for.
There you go.
It drives me crazy.
It does.
Yeah, his water drinking is on a different level, that's for sure. And no, I don't need RAM. I've got plenty of RAM on the computer. The stream
You can download more, dude.
People are just going to start sending you like 64K of RAM.
Yeah, and then I'm going to build like an old Windows 98 PC. I'd do that. I would.
And screaming, if you're watching, stay hydrated too, you fucko.
Yeah, look at that. Coca-Cola.
Yeah, because Panzer Chocolat is no longer made.
Why is that?
The magic ingredient is amphetamine.
Oh, is it now?
Well, if ever you wanted to give your army a chocolate that they will indeed eat as part of their rations, the secret ingredient is meth.
All right. Well, keep that in mind. If you want an efficient army, will that work?
Well, I think it was dextroamphetamine, but it's amphetamine.
So basically Adderall.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in much higher concentrations. Blitzkrieg doesn't work without drugs.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
You want a dude firing an MG42 using the bipod as a foregrip?
If you're about to rush into battle, the last thing you want is to be at a straight edge.
And look, Meta's Guardian shows up.
Oh, what?
Oh, hi,
Meta's
Boomer.
Guardian.
56 bomb modem. Of course he comes in saying some boomer shit like that.
Is it your weekend for tabletop or mine?
Mine.
All right.
Yeah, remember we said that last week, and you even put a message in there saying,
That's
hey.
right. I had a brain fart.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this week it is Resident Evil, which I can actually run from my computer.
Hello, and what do you want?
So, yeah, exactly. So we're going to kind of go through each piece here and try something different. I'm going to try first. Let's go with the calorie mates.
Mike, if I may suggest,
Oh.
I would recommend starting with the chocolate, because chocolate
Which
is...
one?
Well, start with a chocolate, because chocolate is a baseline. You know what chocolate tastes like. This is the stepping off place for emergency rations.
Which one would you like to try first?
I've had both of those before. so I know what they both are like.
Okay, I've never had one. I have to eat like a very tiny amount because I can't have much caffeine at all.
Yeah. I can't really speak to how caffeinated Awake
Okay.
is. I eat it
Let's
and
try
I
it.
don't feel anything, but I have a
Let's-
tolerance.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this one's called Awake. It's got a little. It's got a little. It's got a little owl on it, which is
Very
kind of
awake.
neat. Very owl's a night owl. It says milk chocolate bite. On the back of it, it says 1 bite equals half a cup of Joe. I don't know if I can make it out on the screen, but yeah.
We had a question from Jason Turner.
Yeah.
A question for the group. He recently read the whole Boat Murdered saga and thoroughly enjoyed it. Can we recommend any other old stories buried in the archives?
So for Door Fortress, check all
Head
the other
shoots.
Head shoot syrup leaf. For the other, if you're talking about the LP archive, the best ones are XCOM, UFO Defense. So like the original OG XCOM, where they got every goon that was in that thread had their own character, and they went and did it, and it's great.
Yeah, there was the really, really good one of Oregon Trail.
Yes, the one with like
with all the art, and
Yeah,
it was like this huge international spy plot that they wrote up to justify Oregon Trail.
Yep, Oregon Trail, not in case.
And where would you find these archives?
The Let's Play Archive. I think it's letsplaярchive.org.
That's right.
It was the first archive of Let's Plays. The first gen of Let's Plays was the Something Awful forums, and the second gen was them extracting that off the Something Awful forums and putting it up on Let's Play Archive. And from there, it went to other forums, YouTube, a bunch of other like blip.tv.
Yeah, I remember that.
I
I had uploaded Piss there a long time ago.
Yeah, which became Twitch, and so
That's so weird.
Yeah, so you have a lot of these.
Well,
older,
no, Justin TV became Twitch.
Justin TV, blip.tv became something else.
Became defunct is what it did.
Yeah, but
Nostalgia Critic and all those others that like try to jump ship to Blip. They didn't make it over there.
A lot of people jump ship.
Yeah,
I
don't blame them.
Well,
YouTube was not fair to those people back
Still
then.
isn't.
No.
But yeah, leave an upvote if you want.
Yeah.
So,
but
have some chocolate.
Yeah.
Some other good Let's Plays you want to check out is Animal Crossing by Chewbot, and that one's just fucked up. Resident Evil 4 by the Dark LD, and then read all of his other ones. But start with Resident Evil 4. I think that was the first big one he did, and that one riffs on it like crazy. It's pretty good.
I forget about the Animal Crossing one.
Oh, Monster Rancher and I think Princess Maker are really good as well.
I remember the
got a little
Princess
owl on
Maker
it.
one, I think. No, the Door Fortress ones are like Head Shoots, Syrup Leaf, Boat Murdered, and then watch Krug Smash for a while.
Yeah. It's got a little owl on it.
All right, so what is that?
So this is called Awake.
Uh-huh.
I was just about to eat this. This was just milk chocolate bite, and the ingredients are really simple. It's just milk chocolate, sugar, cocoa butter, chocolate liquor, whole milk powder, soy lecithin. I don't know this bad.
Soy lecithin.
Yeah,
It's like a texture.
it's an
agent.
emulsifier.
Yeah.
And then natural vanilla extract, and then caffeine and soybean oil. So very simple.
I don't think that's meant for rations though. It's not shelf stable.
This.
Yeah, not super shelf.
No, you can still. I mean, it's supposed to come in your like trail pack.
Yeah, but it's milk chocolate. Like
Yeah, it's got milk in it.
that worries me whenever I hear milk in anything that's so. That's why I riffed so hard on Fiesta Pale. None of that shit was stable. Like they're like, we put it in Mylar. I'm like, that's still flour.
All right, I'm gonna take a little piece of this.
Okay, take a piece.
I'm gonna have to just bite on it. Sorry.
All right.
That is literally the amount that I am allowed to have as far as sugar goes, and caffeine.
Give it to Goat. He needs more energy.
Feel free to smash thrust that if you want to
All
stay
right.
up all
Yep,
night.
he did.
He just threw the whole thing in his mouth. So have fun not sleeping.
Okay.
So you think?
Another question. Taylor Bodeman text, do you think that people in the late 1800s said they all fall to round ball?
That's good.
Just imagine some guy taking out like his Colt Dragoon. They all fall to round ball. And he puts like 3 rounds into the wall.
Shit,
like,
I missed.
Yeah, because it's just round balls. So it's like, I can't fucking see shit. Oh,
Anyway, so the other thing that we have in this pack is we have more Shaka Cola. This one is this stuff is identically shaped tins,
Time to
has the
hydrate.
Germans awake since the 30s. Shaka Cola is a chocolate with lots of caffeine, essentially a mild combat drug. But this isn't the party one. This isn't the fun guy.
no, the other issue is if you take a lot of caffeine before you go into combat, you're going to get the shits. So
And the shakes.
You're
Yeah.
gonna get the shits anyway.
Well, that's what MREs
It's-
are for, Tex.
It depends on the person, but
MREs block you up. That's why they're good.
I tell you what, if I ever had to enter combat, I'm probably gonna shit myself.
That's a given, but you want to make the shit as least painful as possible.
That's true.
As,
I want my
as,
trail fiber.
as Psyduck said, consistency of toothpaste.
Yep.
I think that's too soft.
No, like Psyduck will lean
you
in
want
and
that
give us
TQ
medical
soft
advice.
serve.
He's not
No.
a medical professional.
Let's see. Is he practicing medicine?
No.
Yes.
Isn't psychiatry...
He's a nurse.
Different. Yeah, he's studying to be a psychiatrist. He's a nurse, man.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
working as a health professional during COVID while studying.
Shit.
Yeah, so he's...
Can we all get a thank you for your service for Psydoc?
Yeah, thank you for your service,
Don't
Psyduck.
thank that guy. He'll start biting us. He's crazy.
Wink,
I mean,
wink,
yes,
wink, wink.
Psyduck. So, no, Psyduck's fucking great. It's just that deep well of madness that he will excavate crazy and dump it on you. And he'll do
Psyduck?
it. No, and I'm
Little
just
piece.
gonna
Don't
One
consume
Piece.
that whole thing up. Yeah,
Yeah,
please
no.
don't consume that whole thing because you just ate a huge thing of caffeine.
Psyduck says, excuse me, one, I am an RN, so he is a registered
He's a
nurse.
real...
And a psychiatrist is a fucking MD who is studying psychology. Oh, right. So he's going to correct us on the thing.
Yeah. Well, once you say the wrong information on the internet, someone's going to correct you.
That's correct.
It'd be wrong.
But here's the best thing: is Psyduck will give me the middle
Yeah.
of a conversation, and it with no details, and he'll be like, "So, anyways, this is how much medicine is required to make a man unconscious," and I'll be like, "What?" And
Yeah.
then I want to know more. It's really cool.
That emergency ration bar looks like it's 50% sawdust. Also, the LP archive has some good real gold on it. Some of the SA guys are still doing Let's Plays.
Yeah, some of the people never stopped. It's
Yeah.
just it stopped being really popular when YouTube kind of
Yeah.
took center stage.
So I'm going to take another very tiny nibble of this. I've never had this before. It comes in this nice tin with a like almost
I
pie-shaped
ate a
chocolate.
whole tin of these ones, reductive in it. I was just like a little bit shaky, but I was okay.
Okay.
Well, it depends as well.
I love
on-
dark chocolate, so it's a pain that I can't eat the whole thing.
Well, it's the other.
And coffee,
well, it's
I could taste. Holy shit, I could taste the coffee in that. That's like
Yeah.
literally like 90% coffee. Holy fuck. I just feel like I just ate a coffee bean covered in dark chocolate, which, by the way, one of my favorite candies.
mine too.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get some shibby beans.
Maybe I can ask my doctor if it's okay. I have some for Christmas.
Ask your doctor if...
I do. I have to ask her permission.
Yeah,
She'll
no.
get mad if I start eating. Like if because I've stopped this since January. I haven't really been like I'll have some very small amount of sugar and maybe a sip of coffee, but I haven't really had anything since January. And she's been very proud of me. And she said, "Please don't disappoint me."
Wow.
So I will, because she has to deal with people who will never listen to that. Because we live in America where everything's covered.
Oh
in
yeah,
sugar
I
and
know. I
caffeine.
mean, it's one of those things where I went to the grocery store, and there was this person who had
she's a good person.
there was this person who had to drive this scooter because they were very enormous. They were a very enormous person. And I was like, oh, this poor person. And then they went right to the soda aisle and got like 8 things of, Dr. Pepper. And I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, that's essentially when you know that their a lot of their health problems stem from the fact that they just
Yeah, no, I just
Don't
went,
care.
God damn it.
yeah. So that's Coca-Cola. Tastes like dark coffee or dark chocolate covered in a coffee bean. Awake. Tastes like a piece of milk chocolate. I couldn't really tell the difference. I mean, it tastes a little bit better than American milk chocolate, but
Anything tastes better than
I know.
American milk chocolate.
Well, yeah, because like Hershey's uses
soured milk.
Are
yeah.
you? No. What Hershey's does is they use
slave
the
labor.
correct
not wrong.
proportion of ingredients required to legally call it chocolate, or they have slid the legal definition of chocolate.
How many people fall into the Hershey's vats and they never clean
I
up?
don't think no.
I've
the
been
Hershey's,
to the factory.
The Hershey's vats.
I have to. Yeah.
The Hershey's factory. I haven't, but I'm thinking it probably looks like the droid factory from the prequels.
Yeah, well,
you're not
here,
wrong.
Here's
Yeah,
the thing: if you
that's-
ever go to school in the Midwest and you live anywhere near Pennsylvania, they're gonna take
Yep.
you on a field trip to the
Yep.
fucking Hershey's factory because Hershey's, Pennsylvania, is pretty much like the Mecca next to like Cheese Town, fucking
Cheese Town.
yeah, whatever it's called in
In Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Green Bay.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I'm not gonna assume it's Green Bay because then the people at fucking Milwaukee will get mad. Like, oh wait a minute, our cheese is better.
No, they won't.
What are you talking about?
We made a beer out of cheese, huh?
Yeah, that does sound like Milwaukee.
Yeah,
but
I know.
Milwaukee isn't famous for cheese. Milwaukee is famous for that knife crime video.
No, Milwaukee is just
Surviving edged weapons.
This is how people in Milwaukee get mad. They go, "Hey, that's not nice."
Milwaukee is famous for Stagger.
Yeah.
Is it true?
Like
If you ever had an X-ray in Milwaukee, you probably met Stagger.
He's probably that guy yelling at you.
Yeah.
He's like, I told you to quit moving.
Yeah, that's the MRI. Well, if people are moving around in an X-ray, that's kind of fucked up. But like, I get the MRI because you're in there and you're like, "Is it on?" Don't move. I'm afraid to.
I think I can see the future.
Yeah, when you hear those loud machines scanning your body from Star Trek, you're afraid to do anything.
Yeah, you are.
Anyway, those were really nice. If I was allowed to eat these more often, I probably would buy a lot of them and then climb all over the house. All right. So, Goat, do you want to do Calorie Mate next, or would you like to open up one of the two fancy bricks of emergency ration
Those
bars?
are life bar. Okay,
I do have more of these, but I'm saving them in
Dude,
case we actually do need them.
Those
Because they have a shelf life of 5 years.
Yeah, they're lifeboat rations. They are basically, if you open those, let me say, yeah, I know they're vacuum sealed. If you open lifeboat rations, let them sit 5 minutes. Because if you let them sit 5 minutes, they will actually wick moisture out of the air and become palatable. People who don't know what the fuck they're doing will tear these open, jam it right into their mouth, and then go, my tummy hurt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, because it has no moisture in it. Just give it a minute.
Yeah. Okay.
If you give it 5 minutes, they actually taste like shortbread.
All right then. Well,
I've
we'll
had the Calorie Mate,
we'll-
so let's do one of the tactical boat.
Yeah. So I'm gonna open both of these, taking your advice, and I'll set them out to air out, and then we'll eat the Calorie Mate while these are kind of aerating. So let's see if we can.
That's a lot.
What?
That's a lot of food.
What do you mean? It's a lot? Are you expecting to eat all of it?
I'm saying
Goat wants to eat all of the rations.
no.
in
I'm
one
saying I
go.
don't want to eat all of it in one go.
We're not going to.
Okay, can we
We're
just?
we're
then
having
see-
a piece of this, some of this. What did you think I was going to sit here and like consume like
How much- how long-
6,300 calories of food?
Well, I mean, this is America.
It's true.
This is
But this isn't
America.
like a fucking hamburger with bacon on it. Okay,
It's
like
not
that's-
going to go bad once you unseal.
Yeah.
No, that is probably going to go bad. Never.
Yeah, but
Even
don't.
after you unseal.
But don't worry, we're only having
lifeboat
we're
rations,
having a little
Goat.
bit of it, and you don't have to.
Seagulls won't eat them.
Do I look like a mariner to you?
Seagulls won't eat those fucking things. They're the nutritional equivalent of margarine. They are substance and matter. They are chemical.
All right, so I'm going to try to open it and see if we can listen for that vacuum seal.
Nice hiss.
Yeah, that was the hiss, huh?
Excellent hiss.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
the end of the hiss. But anyway, yeah.
Just let them sit 5. Let them. Yes, let my crackers breathe.
They have to aerate.
Yes.
We're going to-
Take my crackers to the quarterdeck and let them air in
And
the
then
sun.
and then you shall decant them onto my tray.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it decant the fancy word for pour?
No.
No, what is it then?
Well, yeah. It's for liquid. Why would you say that with a solid? Decant a solid onto my tray. Oh,
Close enough.
Look, double seals. Nice.
Oh, there you go. We don't have to unseal all of it then.
Nope.
Nope. It's lifeboat rations.
So each one of these is individually sealed, and there's a bit of, I'm assuming, olive oil or something, peanut oil maybe?
Yeah, it's usually the packing oil of whatever they compress the fuck out of. So it can be like nut oil.
Yeah,
nut oil.
Yeah, it's probably nut oil.
Yeah, it's like peanut or no. I'm just saying whatever they use to pop it out of that fucking mold they put it in. It's probably just some sort of vegetable oil.
Piss.
Listen, just stab a hole in one of those and let it sit 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't think there's any survival chewing tobacco for those inquiring.
Does tobacco go bad with time?
Well, if stored improperly, yes, but if stored properly, it ages and it gets very, very mellow and acquires a very unique flavor profile.
Cut off too much. Oh, well.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that is a badly sealed ration.
This one is just a solid brick with nothing sealing it other than just the outside package. It does have these like little divots in it as if it's supposed to be separated, but if you look on the sides, there's no way to separate this without like a fucking butcher's knife.
Yeah, I guess you use the ore in the lifeboat.
It smells like cinnamon.
Yeah, it does.
Here, set it down for 5 minutes.
It's apple cinnamon flavored.
All right, let me set it down on that package there.
Yeah, set it down for 5 minutes. Let it breathe.
That's still the
There we
funniest
go.
shit to me.
Yeah, I'm serious. I
No,
know a lot about lifeboat rations.
Didn't you stop smoking? Yeah, he stopped smoking. It doesn't mean he didn't have like a palate for cigarettes.
Yeah,
You know?
I still will sneak the occasional cigarette.
Yeah.
I mean, like every year I'll have one.
Wow, you could put that in a sock and rob a
Look at
liquor
these
store
sponge. Yeah,
Yeah. So what?
Yeah, that's solid.
that is a solid brick of matter.
Now, yeah. So the thing is, I happen to actually. Yeah. So
There we go. So
Yeah.
now you know.
I happen to actually know quite a bit about lifeboat and survival rations because I did a bit of study in naval history, and I will tell you this much: after 72 hours in the water, it typically doesn't matter. So they are designed to be okay long enough for people not to panic until they realize they're going to die.
Maybe.
Usually.
I mean, dude, you're totally okay. You're out at sea. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you have these. They start to go bad, right?
No, usually it's water you run out of.
Yeah, you start running out of whatever. You're running out of survival resources.
Juice.
Yeah, survival juice.
Correct.
And you're telling me out on the ocean there aren't friendly pirates that will sail up and help you out and let you join their crew while you guys work out how you're going to be able to pay them back for their generosity.
Well, there was the USS Indianapolis that thought they had friendly dolphins, which turned out to be sharks.
Oh, friendly sharks is fine with me too.
There was a terrible movie made with Nicolas Cage about that incident, and Nicolas Cage is like, yeah, it's amazing. It's almost as bad as the movie Steve Found, where Nicolas Cage is like a jiu-jitsu master who has to fight a space alien.
Yeah, I actually we looked at that not that long ago.
Yeah, no, I watched some of it with Steve, and I said, Steve, is Nicolas Cage fighting a space alien with a Tron suit on? And he goes, yeah. And I said, all right.
Don't eat that brick. Take it to the gun range and test its bullet stopping efficiency.
If that thing was fresh out of the package or in the package, I am willing to bet that would stop at 22.
Yeah, it could probably. I think it could probably even deflect at 9mm.
No, it would explode. It
would be like one of those.
But in the package, it might explode enough to make it
like a plate
non-lethal
carrier.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It could explode and discharge that energy. So, like, we start a new trend of like cornbread carriers.
Dude, this is the most hillbilly life hack you can get. Get a bunch of these SOS food lab things.
Yeah.
Just put them in your plate carriers. You don't have to pay for expensive ceramic.
Well, I saw a guy in Texas that I've done some gun work for in the past. He actually is tested this, and I am not encouraging anyone at all to test this.
Okay.
But he has said it's hard to find bits for his plate carriers, so he filled it with bricks. So he said that, yeah, bricks stop bullets. And I'm like, well,
Once.
And he's like, yeah, so as a plate carrier. And I'm like, okay, but could you imagine some guy running out into combat wearing like a brickyard and just like,
Your Majesty.
Oh,
Hey.
Discount Dan's pretty stale cornbread and biodegradable frag grenades. So here's the calorie mate. I got two different flavors.
Saying, no, Mike, don't eat that. You'll
I know. I
become
was
a
reading.
weeb.
I was just about to read that. I will not become a weeb.
You already had one.
I will not become a weeb. Do not worry. In order to become a weeb, I have to have some very deep lore knowledge about some series that I have to assume no one else has watched but me. Pretty much. So here's the green calorie mate. And we had these once before.
what is the difference between them?
Flavor.
Well, one is I'm assuming one of these is like flavored different, but I don't see what they are because they just kind of put all the English in like a block of text.
No, I just like.
You guys can see on the front.
Is a one like menthol or
And that's just the back. It's all in Japanese.
like is one a full flavor? Do they have like a menthol?
Camel cigarette flavor calorie mate.
So this one's maple. And
Oh, hey, maple is actually really overlooked as a flavor.
unfortunately, this one's not in
Cheap
English, so
swap,
I can't
too.
tell you what this one is. But the red one's maple.
No, I like the idea of maple because, like, if you had tea or something,
Yeah.
and you have a little maple bar, that would be really nice because it's not overly sweet.
So here's some survival tabs. I've never had these before. I've seen them everywhere.
Watch that just be cyanide.
That's the opposite of survival.
No, but it's just like it's like, what if you look close and it was
Don't worry, Dad. I'm just building up my cyanide.
no, it just says don't worry about survival tablets.
Don't worry. Yeah. My favorite survival tactic. Don't worry about it. Just take these tablets and just have a nice nap.
Well, here's the thing.
It just says 50,000 milligrams of Ambien. You're like, oh, perfect.
Yeah, so here's the thing is, and I'm just saying this to put this out there in the universe. There are two kinds of people when it comes to the apocalypse. There are those who have prepared themselves thoroughly because they already have their post-apocalypse Mad Max name. They already have the vehicle they're going to drive or the parts and tools to make it. And they have a large arsenal and have trained with it, whether that be steel pipe or hockey equipment or machine gun,
Yeah.
Bondage gear.
whatever. They've prepared for
What's
it.
that?
And then Group B is the group is that subsection of people who are going to be passing through the digestive system of wolves. So Group A is going to do fine. I don't have a Mad Max name yet. I don't think any of you.
You
do.
already have one.
No, I don't.
I will enjoy
Mr.
those
Tex
bricks.
of the Black Pants Legion.
Green
No.
is fruit.
Attention.
Oh, green is fruit flavor.
Oh.
Says Magic Fowl.
Can I see
Okay, so hold on. I'm going to actually read the directions. Yeah, I know. Don't just dive in. I want to actually read stuff. So this one says, take one tablet every hour for up to 12 hours daily. It is safe to take more than the recommended service times, but please note the total of days of rations will be reduced accordingly.
So wait.
So math is apparently something that you have to take into consideration when you're
So-
eating.
Marine math has been taken into
So
consideration.
it is 12 times daily.
12 times daily. Each tablet is 240 calories.
That's what I was presuming. So you're trying to hit around 3,000. That's not enough if you're on the move.
12 calories, 12 tablets per package. There is just non-fat dairy milk solids, which is delicious. Sucrose, vegetable oils. Oh, God, it's going to be so good. Calcium phosphate, guys.
It just sounds like it's going to be some horrible
Absorbic
tablet.
acid text with vitamin E and acetate.
Can we just split one tablet in half?
No, we're going to eat one all by yourself. Acetate. All right, go think about
like
it.
Medicine.
Look, niacinamide, which is a word that I can actually pronounce.
Once you take one
This
every
has got-
hour, so yeah, it is medicine.
Dude, this has got ferrous fumarate in it? Oh, my God.
Mike, do not read that whole thing.
This is also zinc gluconate,
I would rather
full
you
of
read
it.
the Max Payne graphic novel.
also natural and artificial flavors. There's more, but I'm not going to read all of it.
Please
'cause
don't.
I know you
get
were
it.
looking forward to that calcium
No.
phosphate.
Show it to them.
Yeah.
Let them see how many things are in that survival
Yeah.
ration.
You will eat the few.
There are
the
12
food
inside
pill.
of it. And each one is a pill. This is only 240 calories. You'll be all right. So you can eat the whole thing. It has no sugar. Unfortunately, it has 30 grams of carbs in it. So.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What's it taste like?
Actually, it tastes okay. It's like milk sugar, but chalky and very artificial tasting.
The first taste is almost like a pill. And then when you start chewing on it, it starts to get to the consistency of candy, and now it is the consistency of a cookie.
That's
It's like the batter mixed up inside my mouth.
Or it's just chalk.
No.
Kind of.
The outside, the outside of it's kind of chalky, but the inside was not.
Well, there's your tablet.
Yeah,
Only
you want
12 more today.
Yeah, you have to eat 12 more today.
No.
So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that. Get some real food. Like, if you're like, oh man, I just need to make space, I better buy these survival tabs. I'd just say buy Calorie Mate or something else.
Yeah, well, here's the problem with the survival tabs. As soon as you open that, its water protection is gone. And they're not waterproof.
No, it's got a Ziploc on top.
Are you sure that they're waterproof in terms of atmosphere, though?
Probably not, but you're going to eat 12 of these a day, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, they'd be gone quick, but it's one of those things where I worry because I like, for example, those bars that are individually wrapped once you tear the outer jacket off, which means once I tear the outer jacket off, I have weeks, if not months, to consume the rest of them, which is nice. When you have the giant pound cake thing, it's use it or lose it, which in a survival situation means either I leave pieces behind and attract animals or people who are chasing me, or I eat so much I get sick.
Or you're out at sea and you need something to survive until you find that island that Odysseus did, where Circe's there basically turning everyone into pigs for no fucking good reason.
Then you have infinite rations.
Yeah. Dude, bacon forever.
All right.
All you have to do is just fight Circe. And that's not hard. She's not expecting it. Think of it like Curse of Strahd. You just walk up and he's like, welcome to my castle, and you just fucking knife in the throat.
No, Circe turns everyone into pigs, and then the pigs, you and your buddy pigs, just savage her because pigs will absolutely
Me and the
do
boys.
this. Me and the boys.
Oh God! Oops! It looks like you turned us into a very dangerous animal.
Time to run wild.
Time to go hog wild.
So now that the pound cake has had 5 or so minutes, I would say
I'm gonna actually save those for very last. Let them kind of.
Circe is not bae. Circe is a shit waifu. Magic foul. Your waifu is shit.
What? Oh, Circe is pro bacon. Oh, thus is bae. Not because she
didn't eat those pigs.
She kind of did.
Did she?
Yeah, she's hungry. She's a hungry person. Anyway,
she has a fat ass.
That's what. What do you think drew them to the island? She walked out there and they heard clapping and go, oh shit, turn right here. I heard something. No, for real. Or look over there. It's like, oh, that land, we shouldn't go. No, go. Let's go. Let's do it.
They were ancient Greeks. They didn't. Yeah. They'd be.
They heard the clapping of the ass cheeks.
They thought it might be man ass.
They got there and was very disappointed. So these actually come in various different flavors, but I'm not going to eat all of them because Goat will have a shit fit. There's only 2 flavors. Never mind. So we can try both. No, reason why is because he wants them. They're
no.
You didn't want those?
No, I don't want to eat all. I don't want to.
No. I mean, like for your pack.
I already have fucking stuff for my pack.
Okay, maybe I was misheard.
My
you.
go bag has the best thing in the world.
I misheard you then.
What?
I apologize.
1,000 rounds of ammo and a gun that uses it.
Okay, so this first one is from a pack. It's called the All Natural Emergency Ration Bar. There are 6 of them in there. It has a couple of instructions on here. So it's like smashing up, wafer keeps naturally fresh up to 3 times longer. Mess free, won't crumble on you.
Won't crumble.
100% all natural goodness. I don't even think that's a real thing you can tell people. But if you picture it in your mind, if you're able to do that. It says
all natural emergency ration
150 calories. It's actually not bad.
That's not
only
a lot
1 gram of sugar, which is great, so I can consume this. There's no caffeine in it. Actually, this looks like it's pretty legit. It's probably going to taste like shit. Which one do you prefer, Goat? I like either coconut or lime.
Can't we just split them in half?
Sure. Yeah, we can do that. I didn't know if you had like a preference.
No.
Some people don't like coconut at all.
I don't really like coconut, but I'll try it.
Oh, it's time to eat some CROMCH.
That's lime. Look at that. It's almost like yeah, that's a brown piece of food in between. I'm assuming is bean paper of some kind, so you can consume that. That or it's not supposed to be consumed. And
I'm thinking about those beans.
And here's one is cranberry coconut.
Cranberry coconut.
Cranberry coconut juice bar.
What?
It's what it says.
These, I mean, do you think they're just making these ration bars out of what they have on hand, like all my RimWorld food, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that looks like a piece of earth that they just kind of cut into a rectangle.
That looks like a swatch for like a wall. They're like,
yeah,
which
color
kind of
swatch.
fiberboard would you want? This is the R60 insulation.
Okay, yeah, you can eat that. It's
Seth, I've got 1,000.
the
I've got like so
cranberry?
many people screaming in my ear to cover
Hold
different
your
songs.
majesty.
I might get to it. If I get to it, I get to it.
Sorry to make a comment on the not topic of emergency rations, but my friend keeps bugging me to be certain text here is directly, thank you for helping with the GoFundMe and for our move!
What?
Thank you for helping with the GoFundMe and our move.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Is this the one, the coconut cranberry one?
That's cranberry coconut.
What does it taste like?
Tastes like any
Overpowering with cranberries. The white stuff has no flavor whatsoever.
but it tastes okay. It tastes like a regular ass like.
Pinch me off a
fruit
tiny piece. I'm curious because this form of ration I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, you have to have a very tiny piece. It's got 20 grams of carbs in it. It's mostly fruit. This is actually real fruit.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, this is actually very good. I was not expecting that. Let's have a piece of this one. This one's the lime.
Yeah, that's actually really good. Here. Yeah.
This one's actually the lime. Again, can't complain. Tastes like it says juice bar. That legit is very good.
Yeah, that's decent. Like, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, Mike, I got like non-perishable and
Striker
like
says-
camping food in my pack already. Don't worry about me.
Hey Mike, you want a try just for MRE streams? A tray. Yeah, I was sitting there like I thought you had like a striker. I was asking on Twitch. Yeah, dude. If you have a free tray striker, I would gladly take it. You just have to autograph it.
Yeah.
I want Striker's autograph.
Striker, BPL News, WBPL 76.
I unintentionally made a media in a Cyberpunk game we're going to be playing and
Name Striker.
named Striker.
I thought
With the Y.
I thought that was intentional.
No, not intentional, but now I kind of am.
No, I thought it was intentional. I thought you were playing Striker as like an homage.
Hey, man, I'm the alarm clock for the public, man. I'm going to wake them up. That's what I imagined Striker to be if he was in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, but Striker's more blue collar than that.
He would show up and be like, wow, there's a lot of gunfighting going on here.
Striker.
I wouldn't do this.
Striker seems very.
I'll just record it from back here. You guys go ahead. And action.
Striker seems very unflappable. He's
Yeah.
one of those people where you're like, hey, there's ghosts in the attic. And he's like, okay, so we stay down here then?
You know,
like,
it's-
he just doesn't.
There's ghosts in it. Oh, he's like, oh, wait, one moment. And they go,
yeah, and he gets his fucking Ghostbuster
he has a
pack.
Ghostbuster pack.
Yeah.
All right. So the juice bars, excellent. Fantastic.
Juice
now,
bars, I would say, like, seriously, if I was lost in the woods, that would be refreshing, and it's not thirst-provoking.
Yeah, it is. It's chalky, and in a larger quantity, it is.
Maybe.
yeah, I would say if you ate this whole bar by itself, you probably do want some liquid.
But that's the same thing for like any protein.
There's
or, like,
no
dried
such thing.
food bar.
Yeah, there's no such thing as saying completely not requiring water. That's BS. But
So, Calorie Mate, which, if you remember, is featured in Metal Gear Solid 3,
I want some more.
look a lot like this.
it's basically
There's two of them in a pack.
fortified shortbread.
Yeah.
And it's a super fortified shortbread, I think, more or less.
Yeah, look at that.
Calorie Mate goes good with coffee. They're like shortbread biscotti in a sense, but they're super fucking crumbly. So
I want some more.
I want some more. Yeah, it's actually really tasty.
yeah, I know.
Still
That's
just
tasty.
just a little chalky.
little bit, yeah. But imagine
Well,
you're like
it's-
Solid Snake in the jungles of Russia because they have those, and you're crawling around, and you're like, fuck, I have to wait for this guard. He's gonna be like 20 minutes. So you're just laying there in the grass. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna be a calorie mate. Open it up, having a bite. You're sitting there like, I want some more.
Yeah.
And
Leaving
then
it-
you open it up and it's instantly sweating.
And then he just leaves his packages on the ground.
Yeah, and then the Russians are like, they get their dogs and they sniff the calorie mate package, and then they just release them into the jungle.
Or if you're playing the game like me, all the guards, including the dogs, are all sleeping for some reason.
Well, in my game they're all sleeping, but my
I'm-
sleep
Waking up.
application
For
was
some reason, my
different.
tranquilizer darts is all. It's somehow,
45.
Yeah.
it's able to take down a person. I'm sure a dog is going to wake up after that one.
Well, the problem I had was when I got to the rivers section, I had killed so many people it was like Space Invaders. I mean, there were a lot of people I just killed because they were there.
Yeah, and
Not because they saw me, because they were there. I was
because
like,
the game
well, I
is
got
fun.
the rifle.
Yeah, because the game offers you all these like kill guns, and then it's like, how dare you murder people? Here's a section of the game to make you feel bad about yourself.
There's whole parts of the game where I ran out of ammo, and I was just chasing, frightening people down and breaking their necks
Yeah.
to get more ammo.
You just
know,
need
it was
more ammo.
Pretty vicious cycle.
Now, I had the opposite experience. If you remember, we did a podcast, and
Yeah.
I basically it was like, I at the time had beaten Metal Gear Solid 2 and just went into Metal Gear Solid 3 like as it came out. I was like really fucking excited.
Yeah.
And in Metal Gear Solid 2, I got so good with the trank gun, knocking everyone out, I was like, I'll just do this in Metal Gear Solid 3. I didn't kill anybody. And when I got to the river, it was just a fucking long... I was like, why is there this long section with nothing... Oh, was
Yeah.
this ghost of a guy from the boss? What the... Then when I realized what it was later, I was like, well, wait a minute. I didn't kill the bosses. They blew themselves up.
Yeah.
So you instigated it, Snake.
I was swimming through a fucking cave. This dude with bees came out of nowhere.
I remember what I
You
did.
violated the NAP.
I remember
He had
I
a Tommy gun.
I remember I beat that game.
BB gun.
I remember I beat that game once, just running around, beating the shit out of people and stabbing them to death, like every single person, like just with a knife.
Yeah, the crowds
the
lie
maple?
down.
Yeah,
Maple?
I wanted to see who turned into rations.
This one tastes like a fucking waffle.
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah, this is fucking good.
good shit,
What's that?
excellent.
Oh, Adobe Creative Cloud. Anyway, it's like, yeah, 15 things you have to update. Except if I do, it probably deletes BattleTech. So I'm not going to do that.
Bah.
So we got through these. Now for the main course of this whole thing. It's time for a bit of the CROMCH.
The aerated.
They're supposed to be aerated, but they don't feel like they feel exactly the same way.
Yeah, I mean, take them out of the wrapper. That's aerating it.
I was going to say, I don't think these are sealed, but they are sealed, actually.
Yeah, that's the idea. Some lifeboat rations are sealed individually so you can parcel them out or ration them by day. Others are designed for shorter term storage, like I'm going to be in this lifeboat a day. Let's give everyone food. So, depends on the lifeboat, really. I'd rather have all
Do you
my
want
shit.
to hand your
individ-
knife, Mike?
Goat, I have a Gensu knife. I can't do that. Also, I'm cutting incorrectly on purpose to freak people out. Anyway. You didn't see me just doing
Yeah,
that.
I did.
I was like, what?
It's a Ginsu knife. You can't cut yourself with
Yeah,
those. The
see?
commercial said so.
Yeah. Anyway.
call me Ginsu.
I love the fucking... Well, okay, look. I had to buy knives. They were on sale, and I had seen all the commercials as a kid, and I said, fuck it, and they've turned out to be okay.
Yeah, just like I remember I pulled this folding knife out and someone recognized the brand was like, yes, perfectly okay knives.
Mike, use your karate skills.
Oh yeah. Wait for it.
There you go.
Oh, I thought there's gonna be a nice hiss.
No.
It smells just like the bottom of a grease trap. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is terrible. Doesn't it smell like a grease trap?
Cooking oil.
That is cooking oil, which is what they've used to get it out of the...
Hold your
that is what
majesty.
they probably used to get it out of the molds they pressed it in. I'm going to warn you, those are going to be awful.
It's delicious. I'm having a great time. No. No.
It's
Dude, this tastes like that chalky ass fucking candy you would get at Halloween. You know, the person who throws in those little, they're called Necco wafers or whatever.
Yeah.
They throw them in there, and you're like, oh, cool. I will start drawing pictures on the sidewalk with the fucking shit.
Yeah. Those, I remember the houses that handed those out were the houses that also would sometimes hand out like Bibles, you know.
Yeah. I actually, that makes sense because
Yeah.
when my family
We can't give
Try to
people
f-
too much sinful sugar.
my family tried to send me to Sunday school. Spoiler alert, it didn't work. But they tried to send me to Sunday school, and they'd always give out weird stuff like Necco wafers and like just the really terrible candy you don't want. And I joked back then. I'm like, when they do communion, I'm like, do you think they for Sunday school use Necco wafers instead of like little pieces of
I'll
bread?
say this: it's
Accept
filling
the flesh of Christ through his Necco wafer.
Oh God, that was
A
absolutely.
loving God will not offer communion through Necco wafers.
I agree.
That would be like if someone tries, if like some divine being tried to like, you must commune with me through Necco
course.
wafers. Like, no, you are a fucking demon.
Well, see, look at it
Of course,
this way.
Mecca likes Necco
Well,
wafers.
look, like Catholicism.
That is so like you.
You get the.
I don't
you
know what
get
that means.
You know, you get the wine and the cracker, you know, and with Judaism, you get like kosher, anything with a kosher stamp on it. So like ballpark hot dogs and Hebrew National. I mean, that's a bit better of a deal. I get that.
Man, this one right here. No,
If
this
they
is
do-
like if I'm having to survive on this, I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah, it's filling. That's all it has to do.
I am eating that, and I'm going to do food theater in my brain where I imagine it being a nice steak or whatever the fuck you do.
Behold this dystopian feast, says SNES slap baby.
That's right, Chew. We got the pre-pack. And not
Right.
even
That's
the
my
good
favorite
pre-pack.
Super Nintendo game. Slap baby.
Okay, so here's my idea.
We got one more bar left.
Okay, the big bar, right?
Yep.
Here's my question. Do you think that if you cut that into squares and plated it nicely, could you put that out with coffee or tea and no one would notice?
No.
No,
They would immediately. Here, let's cut it up.
visually, maybe. Taste, I doubt it. We're gonna find out.
Let's cut it like a cake and see how cake like it's gonna look.
Well, you'd have to let it out for a bit and probably spritz it with water or rum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got rum.
Oh my god, it's like sawdust. It's holy shit. That's a serrated blade. Did it go through the table?
No, it's split in half before he made it halfway through the.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I'm sure that
I
when
hesitate to
somebody
call-
sees this on their plate,
Well, yeah, you have to do it nice, Mike.
how do you do it nice?
Use an electric turkey carver.
That's gonna kill the same result.
Actually, the problem is if you used an electric turkey carver, like it would start bogging down and the lights would die. People would be like, "What's going on in the kitchen?"
All right, go. We're gonna have a piece of this mountain.
Just
no.
have a
Your
mouthful.
Majesty.
Just
Get the angle grinder.
No, Mike, just bite the
Smells
end
better.
off it. Bite the end
Smells
off it.
way better than the other
Yeah,
one.
because they just like spritzed it with like cinnamon flavor. Here, smell this.
I'll have this much.
You can't have that much.
Yeah, I can.
Not the whole thing. All right. Yeah, there you go.
This tastes like if you
It only smells like cinnamon.
Yeah, it has strong notes of like
if you took all the fluff,
batter. Yeah.
if you took all the fluff at like the Eggo factory under the assembly line, like all the fluff from like all the bits of waffles and shit that didn't quite make it and fell down.
Yeah.
And you swept all that up
Yeah,
and you glued it together with a 600-ton press like you used to make AKs.
Welcome to Hydraulic Press Channel.
Yeah, I think that would simulate what that is. However, I think if you left that out for a day and let it absorb some air or dress it up a little, I am absolutely certain you could serve that to old people with coffee and tea, and they would pay money for it.
You know what?
Because I've been to restaurants that were that shitty,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Oh no, this is all coffee."
that
cake.
caffeine chocolate is trash. Actually, Awake, I didn't really eat much of it. I had like a little bite.
Awake
just
is okay.
But
A
the
lot of-
chocolate,
No.
Diggs, I disagree. I like coffee,
It's over.
dark chocolate covered coffee beans.
They're both overpriced, but they're good.
Yeah. But I'm actually going to do something here. I'll be right back.
Well, we can't have dead air techs.
Oh, well, let's use this time to talk about the favorite things we like to include. I don't know. I mean, of all these rations, I think that is as gross as it is, that giant bar would be perfectly edible. I honestly do believe it would be for a ration. I think those fruit bars would be nice, but they're really rich, and I think they might sour my stomach.
Yeah.
Because they are really rich. It's got a really strong flavor, and I think it'd be one of those things where like 10 minutes later you'd be burping and be like, ugh.
Especially if you're on the move.
Let's have a little bit of this guy.
But if you took that big motherfucker and you had, see, now you're thinking.
You're gonna fucking crack the fucking bowl, Mike.
No.
No, I won't. The bowl's a lot stronger than that. Also, I'm not hitting it that hard.
Also, we have a lot of those bowls.
Sorry, Nick. Actually, no. He probably, because we literally have like 4 more boxes of unopened
We have
dishes.
4 more. Mike, go nuts. All right.
Why
yeah.
didn't you say so, Tex? We could have been doing like Greek wedding shit in here all day.
Just all the time.
Don't worry, I am a chef.
Catch is gonna do that next time he's here.
I'm sure all these
God.
crumbs landing on my fancy workstation
You're-
laptop is going to be
And the
great for it.
carpet in the shared living
I
space
know.
here.
Fortunately, we actually do vacuum in here, so
This is how we get ants.
yeah, I'll suck them up in the vacuum too.
The ant colony living in the vacuum.
Fuck yeah! All right, so there's my little bit of
Yes, we're going to make porridge.
porridge.
Don't tell me you don't want it.
A little bit of porridge for you this evening's.
This is cursed.
Jeez.
Brother,
I mean, this
May I
is
have some oats?
every
Oh,
time.
I should probably get a.
Every time people ask me why I do the courtesy flush, I said it's like Wayne's World. And when they say what's Wayne's World, I point at shit like this, where it's like, yes, well, we're going to have a show with a hammer and some survival cake, and we will make porridge. Oh my God. Oh,
Do you really pack 1,000 rounds in a go bag, though?
as far as I'm gonna go.
Well, okay. Yeah, to the living room.
Yeah.
All right, time for a
I
little
ain't
bit
running from shit.
Wow, it actually
Well,
doesn't
my go
break
bag's
up
really
at
more of a
all or
camping
absorb
bag.
any of the milk. This is great. It seriously just washes over it.
It's almost like it's covered in oil.
Oh, that would
Do
be
you
great.
say oil?
Let's have a little bit
Oh,
of my
shit.
my morning breakfast cereal that I'm gonna have here.
Cereal with Mike.
It's like eating tofu with milk.
Oh!
That's exactly what it with like that hint of cinnamon.
Tune in for more COVID recipes with my. Oh, fuck. I made better bread than this.
COVID recipes with Mike, and it's just
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna stinky bar. I'm gonna
in
put
the-
the stinky bar in there.
In the
'cause-
grim darkness of 2022, Mike has walked all the way to the coast and raided a lifeboat and trekked back to base.
the stinky bar.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
That absolutely did nothing for it and made it worse.
all right.
What a
That
waste
was-
of good milk.
I know.
So what you're
I got
saying
more,
is
though.
don't pack milk into a survival pack. It doesn't. No. Oh.
Dude, it's like Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. The first, like, day one, after all the power's been shut off, you got one day to drink all the milk in the world.
This is my
before
calorie
it goes
mate.
bad.
A little bit of
True.
calorie mate.
Ugh.
So you just
I gotta
break
stop
into
splashing
someone's
stuff
house and you
everywhere.
just take a jug and you just start chugging that as you run away.
I'm like looking down over here at my workstation. I'm like, geez.
Yeah, you've done
This
some.
is how we're able to stream in here. It's through the workstation.
Cooking,
There we go.
COVID cooking with Mike. Just
Oh,
meat
yeah.
space cookery with less ingredients.
Yeah. Look at
is
that. Now you can have calorie mate and some survival bar together.
Mike.
Stop.
No. Oh.
Oh no! I'm putting that milk back.
That's cursed.
No, I'm not done.
Your Majesty.
No, I'm not done.
Oh, Mike.
Don't
this
tell
is
me you're
so
gonna put the.
Actually, no, you can.
Don't tell me you're putting the fruit bars in there.
I was already way ahead of you. Just a little bit more fruit. Look, it's not. Dude, why are you guys
so cursed.
What if you're out in the field and you have this
No.
ice cold glasses of milk and you need to mix all your
I'm
stuff
out in
with?
the field with my...
Sergeant, I'm sorry. I'm eating my whole 24-hour survival pack with milk because I'm hungry and I'm tired.
Thank God I got my 2 pockets of carry milk. That's just what I want in the field. Like 2 liters of milk on my person.
I have a little refrigeration unit. Meh.
Who said anything about refrigeration?
I want one. It's kind of like a... It only holds 1 glass in it.
Mike, this is so fucking cursed.
I'm coming up with shit for Bethesda to make in the next Fallout game.
Oh,
So when you open it up, it's Nuka-Cola or whatever the fuck.
oh, God, it's so cursed. Like, why
I
are
should
you
have got
just...
a napkin.
Oh,
Well, I'll tell you what. Both bars actually taste really good with milk on it.
Disgusting.
And cinnamon and whatever stinky bar is supposed to be made out of.
I don't know.
That was really good. Let's have a survival tab.
I mean, I bet the survival tab would be nice as like a palate cleanser.
No, I mean like in the milk.
No,
Yeah,
don't
let's put a little bit of
Mike.
a little bit of that
Don't-
tablet in there.
Mike, no, now you're doing like fucking alchemy.
I'm
Mike.
not doing alchemy. Look
Mike,
at this.
this is
It's
like
this is medicine.
This is Morrowind,
Dude,
This
I can
is
take my
Morrowind.
morning medicine.
You are combining random things. You put them all in your mouth so you know some of their effects, and now
Oh,
you're
those were
mashing them all
definitely
together.
poison.
Yeah, and then you're.
I don't feel so good.
Let us mix a cheese wedge with a cheese wheel to make a potion of damage magica.
I shouldn't have eaten all those diamonds.
I
but
found
yeah.
this butterfly. CROMCH, CROMCH. Anyway, no, dude, it's my medicine and my cereal at the same time. I can
Mike,
get everything done
if
in one
you
go.
do this, Mike. No, he is just eating that.
In Night City, you can be anything.
Mike,
I am
eating
not
out of
putting it.
various
I can't.
containers.
I would put the chocolat in there, but
No, do not waste that good chocolat.
no, I wasn't. Not just that, but
Mike,
also I can't eat it.
This is just.
What do you mean? This is fucking great.
No, it's not.
I have indigestion from watching this.
That tablet is terrible. It was terrible before the milk. It's not great with it at all.
My back hurt before this, but now
Potion
my
of
head hurts.
Greater potion of
Hey.
colitis.
I'm moving the pain around, man. I'm like a cursed chiropractor.
Yeah, I watched.
Not on purpose, though. I was actually just going to try the one with milk, but then Ryder Megalon, because Ryder has all kinds of great ideas, was just like, pour some milk on everything. And I followed his advice because he's a very smart guy.
That's fair.
Let
Give
him
me
in the
strength.
Legion. No interview. Just see what happens.
Jake, I have never been more proud of Mike than I have in this moment.
This is horrible.
Just let him loose into our community.
You know who I'd like to get on one of these streams sometime? Chippy.
Chippy would be great on a stream.
Yeah.
No.
I want him.
On an
Make-
MRE stream specifically.
No. Make Chippy play a point and click game.
I'd be down with
That's
that.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah, just watch him yelling at Mist would be hilarious.
I'd-
An Englishman yells at Mist would be the greatest series of all time.
You still there, Diggs? We're canceling Morta now because that sounds like a way better, more fun thing.
Wow,
I'm
that's
kidding.
not nice.
Neither is Diggs.
Oh, Mike is going to have to pass a brick after eating this. I promise you out there in Twitch and
Well-
YouTube land, I have been eating fiber, and I have pooped 4 days in a row.
You're probably gonna have a vision quest after
Dude,
this.
I'm ready. I'm
don't
ready
know.
for. I am ready for the vision quest. I'm not afraid to what I'm going to see.
Yeah.
Sometimes the best
Make
path is
Chippy
the.
cook a Fiesta Pale.
make Chippy.
Oh yeah,
cook
actually,
anything.
if we'll do that if he ever comes to visit. That would be kind of fun. Or if we go meet up
Wait.
with him at some point, I'll just.
Someone Shio Caleb has a point. We could make a survival milkshake.
Actually, yeah, if you put this in a blender
We have
and
a
freeze
blender.
it, it's probably going to be okay.
Do you want to
Why
try
are you
it?
staring at me like that? Dude, listen. You're just giving me bullshit because you're jealous that I came up with a way better ice cream idea than yours. What was your ice cream going to be?
Do you want to do it, Mike?
What ice cream?
The one that you were going to make, clearly.
I have not thought about making ice cream, and now you're like, what if we combined all these things
Sir,
in one
I will
easy to
find out
dispose
your
of
secrets.
lump?
Let's do it.
I will find out your secrets.
I think you just want to concrete all these things together so you can throw them away all at once.
I kind of want to concrete them all together and make a sandbag.
Well, it will if you eat them. It'll be in your colon.
This was fun. I'm glad I did that. I'm not glad about that. I am not glad I did that. Do not put survival tabs in milk. Fucking terrible.
Why?
The other stuff not too bad. Like if it were by itself, you could probably do. Like if you're like, look, I'm saying it from a perspective of somebody's like, I don't have anything to eat but this MRE and milk. Yeah, they go okay, but I wouldn't do it normally.
We could totally blend that.
Yeah, we could.
Do you want to?
No.
Oh.
I think we
Wait. You mean like
died.
right now?
Yeah.
How long would it take you?
Our blender is shitty, but I mean, we could just, it's right there on the counter.
Yeah, let's go do it. Here.
Oh, no.
Go. Here, take the rest of this one too. He's going to go mix all this together for me.
Should I add fruit?
No, just this is fine.
No.
We got plenty of fruit in there now.
Yeah, it needs all the ingredients. You need to put all the rations and all the milk in there.
What are you saying? No, you have too much to live for. Oh, yeah, put that other calorie
Don't worry
in your
about
mouth. There you go.
Don't
yeah, calorie
worry
mate's
about
good.
it. Yep.
It's not a cursed
God.
shit. Why are you guys so against these great ideas? Tex, if you keep doing that, you're going to turn around like the fucking Exorcist.
I know my back hurts, so
He keeps I'm like, you're not an owl, and he's over here like,
I'm trying to help it. No,
yeah.
I'll be fine.
Will it blend? Oh, it will blend. Goats put like full. He puts all kinds of full fruits and stuff on there. Make a prison cake. Yes.
No, Nutriloaf is actually a lot harder to make. It's making an alarming amount of.
That's just the sound of progress.
That sounds.
It sounds like popcorn and milk mixing around.
It sounds like a ball bearings in there.
Yeah.
What is that?
I put a ball bearing in one. It doesn't sound like this. It's.
Gypsy says you're gonna end up like a ghoul from Fallout.
Hey, smooth skin.
Hey, welcome to the courtesy flush.
I'll do cameo, or I'll show up at Comic Cons as the Crypt Keeper.
Oh my God. This is just a bad evening. And
What do you mean it's a bad evening? I'm having a great fucking
They're-
time. After this, you're gonna go do some zomboid stuff.
I probably don't even know if I'm gonna have.
It's only 7:30, dude. The night
Is
is
it
young.
only 7:30?
Yeah.
I'm so old.
I know. I was sitting over here like dying. Like, man, am I
Oh my
running out of energy?
God. No, that's the problem. Is the years and times go by, and you look back, and you're like, "Oh, it's okay. I still got time. I'm 30. So fuck." And then you.
I kind of wish most time could move like this, where I'm like, just anywhere, and it's like, man, I had a
I
great
wouldn't
time,
mind.
and look up, oh, I still have 3 hours before work.
I
or
wish
whatever.
I could have like a pocket dimension where I could go
Yeah.
for 6 hours a day that didn't count in main time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I've dreamed about that since I was little.
same. More time.
Oh yeah. Oh, Goat made one for himself.
Clink.
Look
clink.
at this. Yes. Toaster. Thank you. Yes.
Describe it.
It's milk flavored with this.
Okay.
It's just milk flavored with the shitty, chalky, artificial stuff.
No. This
looks
tastes like it tastes like somebody overwatered cement mix. Because it continues to dry in my mouth.
Yeah, it does.
Like Quickcrete.
So you like it? So we have created. So what you're telling me is the Courtesy Flush and the BPL have combined their forces to create, for the first time in history, a thirst-provoking beverage.
That's perfect.
It's all the worst things combined. It tastes like chalk.
Yeah, we
and
sent that
it
to
kills
Steve
you.
MRE, and he's just like, this is very thirst
I
provoking.
downed it in one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to do that. I cannot do that. This is already too much sugar.
We have created a terrible... It's like a colloid. So,
Unfortunately, I wish I could.
Mike, that shit is going to hit your pooper, and then you are going to
I
stand
have a fucking
up.
headache because of all the sugar in this.
Oh, man, that's not good.
No, but it's okay. I think that's pretty much it. I mean,
you should have cut that with vodka at least.
It already tastes like.
it already tastes like the motherland. Trust me.
That's what I'm saying. Is if you're gonna make like a gingerbread cookie or a ghetto gingerbread cookie like White Russian, just add a splash of vodka and get it over with.
Yeah. Lucina is just like, don't pour that down the drain.
Yeah, and he doesn't mean don't waste it. He means like it may clog it.
It's just
Yeah.
cement in there now. Oh man.
More gold, Your Majesty.
This is just
It's not
so
thirst provoking.
gross.
It goes out in the street and yells to you to hydrate.
Oh. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That's it.
Fluid.
I hope you guys enjoyed the MRE stream.
Yeah, well,
I forget
we have a shit ton of MREs coming.
Yep. The next
From a guy named Steve, but not Steve MRE,
Yeah.
but
This is-
Steve.
I'm going to call this guy also
Your
Steve.
Majesty.
I'm going to call him Steven MRE because
Yeah, Steven MRE.
Yes.
Let's call him that.
he has sent the majority of the stuff so far.
Yeah, this one fucking Chad just keeps sending us stuff, and it's funny because it's
Yeah.
all cursed, and some of it's secretly blessed, but it's.
Yeah.
I think he's done it because
Oh.
he would rather
Merv.
watch average morons like us do this
Yeah.
and have a genuine reaction than like a cultivated reaction.
Yeah. And also, he's a really swell guy. I asked him, "Are you the actual Steve MRE?" And he said, "Haha," and then continued his conversation as if I didn't ask the question.
Oh.
But
Oh.
no, he's not. He clarified it, but he's a very nice guy.
Good
So thank you,
shit.
Steven. Steven MRE or Steven MR Oh, MR Even. Oh, Steven MR Even.
Stephen MR
Oh, that's good.
Hailing from the far north, Stephen MR at 185, 25 pounds of poop.
All right. That's enough for the stream. You guys have a good one. I'm going to see if the Rich Person Orchestra can come back and play us out here tonight.
Da-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum.
Looks like the orchestra's here.
Ah!
So should we leave?
Yeah, we should probably get out of here.
Okay. This person's.
Let's just burn this motherfucker down. Don't worry about it.
have your reservations, sir.
No, I have a gun.
All right. Let's just. Ah!